What is up, boys? Dude, we got 30 minutes until the game starts. Shit. Yeah, we got 30 minutes till the game starts. There's some good promos on Sleeper, stuff like that, so maybe we can get in a good slip. Let's see what we got, man. What book do you guys want to start out on? Let me know. Let me know in the chat what book you guys want to look at. So on pick 6, they have some promos. We already used them in the previous one. This is like, I mean, it's basically just another version of PrizePicks. So it's available in most states. It's just a different tab on DraftKings. They have a 10% boost on NBA entries. They actually give you 5 boosts. I mean, personally, I would run Brunson under 10.5 RAs, under 10.5 rebounds plus assists. So again, pick 6, it kind of works, you know, basically works like PrizePicks. PrizePicks has Brunson's line lower at 10. And you can see here, all the sports books have Brunson's under heavily favored. And again, on pick 6, like you take an over, you take an under, you're getting the same payout regardless. So like 3x minimum guaranteed payout for a 2-pick entry. So like Brunson, every sports book, every data point has the under heavily favored. So I would run Brunson under 10.5 RAs. And then Miles Turner over 13.5 points looks solid. All these other books have Turner at 14.5. But let's shut up for a sec. And let's see if we can get in some incredible bets. Let's see if we can get in some incredible bets. What do we say, man? Let's see what we got. Fuck, this is fucking meat. Let's see what we can do, boys. So let me refresh this. Oh, shit. Well, Halliburton, they just bumped. So I'm going to try to do an underdog play first. We'll go to Sleeper. We'll go to FanDuel. Damn, underdog's actually dry. Bro, I don't see much on underdog, so never mind. We're not going to do an underdog play. PrizePicks, on the other hand, has more value. So let's see what we can do. Whoa, dude, why are all these live bets popping up? I don't want to see live bets. Shit, dude, there's a lot of live bets, but in my opinion, live betting on PrizePicks is pretty hard. So let me put in PrizePicks, Fliff, rebet, and let's try to get in some plays. Whew! Let's try to get in some plays. Rebet promo, Alex, please. Oh, shit. So people are saying there's a rebet promo. What are the requirements? Is it any 3-leg parlay on rebet works? Yo, so I've been saying this, man. Rebet has a lot. There has been a lot of tennis value. So, like, here we have Alcaraz versus Demir. I mean, we got the French Open going on right now. Also, that Sleeper, both of the multiplier boosts on Sleeper are no good. Yo. So, honestly, all these spreads, this is French Open, men's singles. We don't have a ton of time. I'm trying to move fast, so this game's at, where are you, bruh? Here it is. Plus 10.5. Rebet's the only book offering you plus money. You can see Pinnacle, which is a pretty sharp book, and on Odds Jam, there's just a positive EV tool, points out line discrepancies. You can see like 4.8K betting limits, so like they're a pretty active liquid market, especially tennis on Pinnacle, mainline markets. 4.8K max betting sizes. Long story short, I'm going to run this. Already did mine with tennis picks. Yeah. So they're going to give me 390 max on this. If you wanted to run a parlay, I'm trying to move fast because the game starts in 23 minutes. If you wanted to run a parlay for the rebet promo, I would run plus 10.5. Sheesh. Plus 3.5. This seems solid. And then honestly, Brunson under 2.5 threes. So that's what I would run for this rebet promo, but dude, it'll take a minute. It'll take a minute to throw together. WNBA PrizePicks protected play. What do we got going on? Is there a WNBA promo? Get 40% boosted if this wins. So this is like pretty negatively correlated. I mean, stacking overs for players on the same team doesn't make a ton of sense, right? To take Brunson over in points and Cat over in points. I don't see a WNBA promo, though. Someone said there's a WNBA. Yo, what's the WNBA promo? Yo, what's the WNBA promo? I don't see a WNBA promo. But anyways, okay, so we got in one play on Rebet. What else do you got for me, bro? Let's check out DraftKings. Let's check out... Is there really nothing on Underdog? Oh, shit. Yo, so here's a not bad play. Underdog's actually not horrible. Again, I'm in Virginia. Lots of sports books in Virginia. So I'm going to rip an Underdog play. We have Angel Reese. This play number 1, over 26.5 PRs, points plus rebounds. You can see PrizePicks has our line higher at 27. Every sports book, including Novig, Caesars, all these variable payout sports books have her over heavily favored. So honestly, let's see if we can get in a 3-pick entry. What are we doing? No, so this is not what I want it to be on. Let me refresh this quickly. So I'm going to try to do an Underdog play first, and then we can look, just let me know in the chat again what book you guys want to look at. So where is this girl? So we have Veronica Cutter-Mezevova. Let's see. I don't even see a line available on her games won. What? Maybe if I try searching her. Nah, I still don't see it. Anyways, I'm not really sure what is going on this book. Let's see what we can do. Refresh your PrizePicks account for the promo. Yo, give me 1 sec. Let's see. Refresh your PrizePicks account for the promo. Where the fuck is this WNBA promo? I don't know why I don't see it. Oh, baby. Dude, honestly, some of you guys are going to hate me. People don't like fading good old Tyrese, but I do like this under 21.5 points. Where does PrizePicks have his line? PrizePicks has him lower at 21, and you can see circa, FanDuel, unders heavily favored. Pinnacle, known to be a pretty sharp book, unders heavily favored. All the books got his under heavily favored, and then holy moly, man. Dude, Esports is kind of popping right now. Yo. This is what I'm getting locked in, okay? 3-pick entry. Play it if you want to play it. 6x payout. PrizePicks is cheap as a tit. They only give you a 5x payout on 3-mans. And if you just check out the value, we're getting Babetsky over 27.5. This is, the Odds Jam Sportsbook screen. Just kind of shows you where all these books are setting a dude's line. 27.5. PrizePicks has the line higher. Every book got the line higher. 3-pick entry. Max bet size, they give me on Underdog is 25 bucks. So that's what I'm going to run it for. And damn, dude. So Underdog, this is usually when they start to post esports lines. There's always a lot of value. But the problem is sometimes they bump it fast. Where the fuck did Esports go? Esports was just here, now it's gone. I don't know what is going on. What the fuck, dude? I feel like I just saw Esports plays, now they went away. What is going on here, bro? I don't know, man. Anyways, I got 2 picks, so I need to find one more. They bumped that Esports line quick as shit. Bumped that Esports line way too quick. What the fuck? Where is Esports? I'm not sure. It was there, and then it disappeared, and there was a ton of esports line discrepancies. Dude, what? What are you doing? Anyways. And I still don't see this play on Cutter-Mezevova. Anyways, I'll come back to it because I have no idea what's going on here. No clue. What book do we want to do? Honestly, let's do the sleeper promos real quick, and then hopefully Underdog starts working. So, the first play we have is Hallie. Under 9.5 assists. Do we like that? What is our favorite play? Honestly, I don't really mind this for the sleeper promo. Again, this book sleeper, it's a bit weird. They put their odds in like decimal format. Both of these multiplier boosts are not good. I already took a look at them before I started streaming. However, they do give you pretty good discounts usually. So I'm going to run the discount on Shane Baz with Hallie under 9.5 assists. You can see on Sleeper, again, it's a little confusing. I don't know why they do it. They have, you know, Hallie's under as a 1.98x payout, which just means betting 100 to win 98 in profit, which is the same as minus 102. You can use an odds converter calculator if you want to. 1.98 means minus 102. But whatever. This is what I'm getting locked in for the first one. You can see Novig. This is almost arbitrage. And Novig has a ton of liquidity. They're offering Hallie's over at plus 101. So the market's almost crossed, right? And that's a decent chunk of liquidity. So it's most likely like a sharper better if there's a decent chunk of liquidity. But let's go on to the next one. So what else do we got? Again, multiplier boost. We don't want to play. They're trash. 10% profit boost, 20% profit boost. What's the details? Yo, 20% profit boost is honestly pretty good. So, let's see what we have here. So we have Hallie under 9.5 assists. This hasn't been bumped. So I'm going to run this. And then I'm going to pair with it Skinner under 24.5 saves, 2.04 payout. So this is my play. Again, this is sleeper. I use a ton of books. Never know what book's going to be giving you the best promos. So there we go. We got this locked in. Is there any WNBA value? What website tracks WNBA menstrual cycles? That's a great question, Stu. I'm not sure. Yo, so now is Underdog working? I had 2 good picks. So let's see if we can find a third. Oh, baby. Damn. Yo, so we already have some UFC. Well, actually. Honestly, I'm gonna stick with esports. I don't really watch esports, but you know, the market's super inefficient. Line discrepancies are pretty big. So you can see Zello's line on all these other books, 32. Hot Streak, which is a book that, you know, specializes in esports. Not as many books, like you don't have FanDuel, DraftKings posting esports lines, but Underdog has this line at 32.5. Hot Streak, book that specializes in esports. They have the line 2 kills lower, and they have the under favored. So this honestly seems very solid, very good. Did he do the rebet promo? I mean, I gave out some picks for the rebet promo. I didn't lock in the slip myself. Yesterday, I spent all that time depositing money into rebet. All for, you know, a promo with a max bet size of like $12. Dude, tennis value's kind of been popping. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So let's see what else we can do. I mean, we don't have a ton more time anyways. Hoi. So again, here was the Underdog play. Not really much value. on pick 6. So let's skip over that. FanDuel next, please. Yeah, so FanDuel has some promos on hockey. And they have a 30% profit boost that you can use on any sport. So if you look at FanDuel, So if you look at FanDuel, where is it? I mean, this is a no-brainer. You can basically take Brunson's over or under, and they just give you a 50% profit boost, which is obviously ridiculous. I took his under. They also have a 30%, any sport parlay boost. They have an NHL boost. I streamed earlier. I didn't get to the NHL boost, but what we can do is we can see if there's anything that we fall in love with. Because again, dude, Mackenzie Gore's line is kind of ridiculously high. You can actually get this at plus 125 on Bovada, which seems even better. But what was I saying, man? I want to get in a play for a FanDuel parlay. I'm thinking. So the first play we have is TJ McConnell over 7.5 points. FanDuel's the only book giving us plus money. So this is just the odds jam, positive EV tool. Again, it's not doing anything complicated. It's just pointing out line discrepancies, value in the market. I'm on the Pacers tonight for all those who are curious. But what I want to do is let's just build, so they just bumped McConnell down to plus 100, but that's fine. I still like it. So we need to do a 3-pick parlay. Again, you're going to get a 30% profit boost, so I like to just look at the plus EV tool, try to find some bets that ideally pair well together. So let's see what we got here. So we have Cal plus 350. So like these 3 picks, if you haven't used your FanDuel profit boost, McConnell over in points, Diaz homer, Cal homer, all of these seem solid. Again, like these promos are super profitable, but obviously we still want to maximize our edge, find the best possible picks that we can pair in. Sheesh. So TJ over 7.5 points, Yandy Diaz homer, Cal homer. These would be the 3 picks I get locked in. Did I miss any promos on Sleeper? What do you guys think, man? What is the final Sleeper promo? So this is a discount on Jake Ottinger. This game starts in a sec. I am moving fast, dude. We are getting bets locked in, man. I mean, it's not like the best discount in the world. We're getting a half of a save, 2 save discount. It would be nice if they discounted it to like 21.5 and gave us a 5 save discount, but they're not going to do that. They are too cheap. So what we can do is find something. Hallie under an assist, we already got locked in. So what I'd prefer to do is go here. And I'm going to run Solano. This is for the Nats game. Or do we prefer Mitchell Robinson under in PRAs? Let's think. Honestly, I'm just going to get this locked in. Solano no hit paired with Ottinger saves. Yo, you guys all betting the Pacers with me or no? What do you guys think, man? Pacers? Anyways, let me play this real quick. Alex, the Knicks are winning tonight. I've won so much on pick 6 this month. That's sick. PrizePicks, please. Dude, I don't really see any value on PrizePicks. And I still didn't get a promo on PrizePicks. I still didn't get a promo on PrizePicks. So what we can do is, again, like most bets, FanDuel's not going to be offering value. They're not going to be offering you a good line. Here, this is pretty solid. Jamie Benn to record a point at plus 255. Load, bro. Okay, so again, we have a 25% hockey profit boost. So usually what I do, dude, what is going on, man? Usually what I try to do is just, you know, find some picks that are plus EV, pair them together. Obviously, it would be nice. Same game parlays, these books charge a little more juice to account for correlation, which is annoying, but regardless, I'm still going to try to get in a play for the promo. Whoa, what did you just bump? So, damn, look at that shit. They just took that down from plus 255, which we were trying to bet. So that ruins this play on Jamie Benn, which actually seemed pretty solid. I would have liked to play it, but no. So, where is Wyatt Johnston? Let's get in a little play. Again, I'm just kind of picking off bets that are, you know, plus EV. So where is Miro? Wait. Dude, what is going on? So Ekholm, Miro assists. Where is this shit? Assists, plus 162. There we go. So this is just a little assist parlay. Ekholm, Johnston. I mean, again, I'm not a huge hockey fan. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this guy's name. All these bets would work well as straight bets, but again, if we're getting a parlay profit boost, probably a good idea to run that shit. Anyways, okay, PrizePicks. People wanted PrizePicks. Let's see what we got. PrizePicks is a little dry right now. There's not a ton of it, you know. Unfortunately, there's not a ton of MLB games. All I see... Ooh... Let's see. I'm going to try to build a PrizePicks play extremely quickly. So we have Hallie, Bridges, under 5 threes. People wanted PrizePicks. I don't really see WNBA value, and I don't have the WNBA promo. Zedco. So my second pick is going to be CS2. Come here, bruh. No, that's not what I meant to bet. Zedco, under 28.5. Make sure you get the right game. You want to do the first one, the 4 a.m. game. These guys go pretty hard. I mean, they play a lot of games. So once again, you can see PrizePicks has the line higher than every other book. Usually I set minimum number of data points to 2. Honestly, these live lines are kind of pissing me off. Dude, what is going on? I don't want these live lines. Yo, so check this out. Again, and did they remove the play on Tyrese Halliburton? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where did this play go on Hallie? Combo. Damn, they removed it. So I have 3 picks so far in this PrizePicks slip. Marte. You can see for tomorrow, all these books are opening his over as the favorite outcome. Dude, how do I get rid of these live lines? Now this is kind of pissing me off. So let's finish this slip real quickly because I have 3 minutes. So we have Nemhard, under in PAs, points plus assists. Damn, I literally have 2 minutes. So here are the first 3 picks. I'm throwing in Nemhard, under in PAs. Again, like, even if you don't use FanDuel, it's a $40 billion company. You want to put some weight into their odds. So you can see all the sports books. Here's FanDuel. You know, even if you don't use FanDuel, like, to bet on, it's a data point. They have Nemhard's under as a -144 favorite. The under's favored, the under's juiced. That's information. But we don't have much time left. Discord community boosted play. No, I don't want to bet that. Hoy. So the final play is, as many of you know, I'm a professional esports player. I play that in my free time. I'm going to fade myself. Under 27 kills. So here's the PrizePicks play. Again, the play on Nemhard's about to disappear. So if you want to lock this in, you got 57 seconds. The rebet promo. If you bet Pacers, Knicks are winning for sure. Maybe. Alex, you have 12 minutes left. They're tricking you. 36 seconds. Maybe they will give us a little bit longer. These NBA games never fucking start on time. So here's the play. Nemhard under, Alex under, and then here's the first 3 picks. Get it locked in. DraftKings pick 6. Who's asking about that? Malik. What up, Malik? What up, Malik? Is there any value on pick 6? Not really. If you want to do a pick 6 play for the promo, again, I've already bet the promos. I would run. Dude, this play on TJ McConnell actually looks pretty solid. TJ McConnell, under 3.5 assists. All the books have his under heavily favored. And then Brunson, under 10.5 RAs. I said that earlier, though. I don't see a ton of other value, to be honest. But regardless, enjoy the game. I know it's about to start. Short live stream. I should have started streaming earlier, but whatever. Enjoy.